Guys, how you guys doing? LeoBustCaps here, and today I am going to be doing my final quickie review, my 2 cents quickie review, and this is the final episode for right now of the series. It might come back in the DLC or it might not. Um, who knows? But it also, now that I say it might not, I was just saying some extra words there, but it might come back for different games. It might come back for Red Dead Redemption, which I'm planning to buy at least next month. Um, like I have some, payments to do right now, so we should see how that goes. But next month, next couple weeks, we'll see if we could get Red Dead Redemption up in here, and we could start, and we could do a my 2 cent series on that. But for right now, we're gonna finish doing the my 2 cent series for Call of Duty, and right here we got Call of Duty Blackout. So let me just get my mouth away from the mic so it doesn't sound like I'm blowing out your ears. Pretty much, this game, as you guys see, I jumped in. I didn't really have any health packs or anything. This right here, I was like super confused. I was like, I thought I saw it coming from like over there where the door is at, but he just jumped through the window and just hella surprised me. So my initial, my initial reaction to Blackout is that it kind of seemed like PUBG. It was PUBG but Call of Duty style, really. Like it, like just when I played PUBG, it has the same type of, look. The graphics are obviously way more better in here, but it just was like PUBG but in first person. And I know PUBG has a first person mechanic, but it was PUBG in first person and Call of Duty. But they did do a lot of different things on this. They did do they put helicopters in here. They did put zombies in here. They put obviously more iconic locations than in PUBG. So it's just Call of Duty. Pretty much, I would say this is the bread and butter of Battle Royale. This is the meat and potatoes. This is the turkey of them all. So yeah, this is the best Battle Royale, I feel like, out of all the Battle Royales. But as a COD fan, a lot of people that are young that play Fortnite, because that demographic is very young, they don't see that. They're like, Call of Duty, Black Ops with Nuketown. Wait, what? Like what? Array, hangar. What are these? I don't know if hangar's in there, but like array, diner. What's a diner? Like, what's a diner? But like diner, where's that from? Verrucht, the asylum. Where? What? So like a lot of people, younger kids, maybe between the ages of won't, identify with this game. Maybe 0 and I'll be surprised 0 and 12 probably, but probably like 14 and above, maybe 16, but 14 above probably will know these locations. Maybe not Verrucht, but they will know locations such as Nuketown, or Array, and all those ones, or the one from Black Ops 2, the other one, the dock, the dock where all the containers are at. I forgot what it's called, but they have all those maps in here, and so it's a throwback for Call of Duty fans. Call of Duty fans that didn't really play any PUBG because either they had Xbox or like just people that didn't play PUBG because of its shitty quality, its graphics or whatever game mechanics, and then people that are too old to play Fortnite or don't really like that kiddish type game. Here it is, Call of Duty Blackout. You got Battle Royale, same stuff, same thing, but Call of Duty the Black Ops way, yeah. But yeah, so you got that. Yeah, for me it really hits my demographic because I like Battle Royale games. PUBG was one that I like. I didn't mind it, but some people had some issues with it. And then Fortnite, I didn't really like it just because of it was very kiddish for me. Like, I'm 19 already. When it came out, I was 18. You know, it just didn't, um, you know, it didn't hit my age demographic um, as much as it does to younger kids, you know, that are around 10 to 16. And I know there's some older people that play Fortnite, you know, like in my 20s, probably even older than me, but that's just because, you know, that's the personality. My personality is more, you know, I like raw, you know, gritty, you know, combat related type stuff, you know, realistic, not realistic, obviously it's not like super realistic, but, you know, I like some Call of Duty, man, you know, some seriousness in here, you know, and Call of Duty has some serious in it. You know, the campaigns for Black Ops 2, pretty deep. Black Ops 3 was like weird, but it was deep as well. Black Ops 1 was especially deep, you know, and then you got all the Modern Warfare series, which was just a serious tone. Like, you got all these, you know, things. So it's just when you grow up with it, you cater to that. And then Fortnite, there's no backstory to it. There's no really nothing I could really connect to. Plus, like, you know, and that's just the thing, you know, it's very kiddish, you know, it's very, you know, for kids. It's Battle Royale, that's the kids version. PUBG's for the older version. And now Call of Duty is gonna be taking over that from, they're gonna be taking that from PUBG, and now they're gonna be that. This is probably gonna win against PUBG, but not against Fortnite. You know, when it comes to, in terms of the community, gaming community at least. Yeah, right. But yeah, so that's what I think for, you know, when it comes to that, when I compare it to other battle royales. But just the gameplay itself, you know, it runs pretty smooth. It was kind of jittery when I was like right here, when I was I think it would be later on, either be now or later on. I was kind of running up a hill, and it was like I was stuck, like I was being pulled, and I couldn't move forward. Maybe it was just some lag on my end, or it could have been the game. I'm not really sure. But other than that, it runs pretty smooth. I got 2 kills, you know. The first kill in the beginning, the fist, I felt like it took way too long. I feel like in PUBG, I kill, you know, the enemy with my bare hands way quicker and way sooner. And these are the cornfields that I am talking about here. These are the ones, you know, the infamous. So yeah, these are the cornfield. I don't know if I mentioned them earlier, but these cornfields give me like a nice little, you know, farm from Black Ops 2 Transit kind of feeling, a little vibe from it, and I really like that. I know it's something weird and picky, but, you know, that's, you know, that kind of throws me back. And the reason why is because, you know, in Black Ops 2 farm, where the cornfields, when you went into the cornfields, the Nocturne and Totten map was there, so in the background, and, you know, it was a little lore, kind of like a little, you know, throwback thing for the older players. So that was pretty cool. And so like that type, the cornfields, they always give me that transit vibe, which I don't really mind too much. You know, transit wasn't my cup of tea, but, you know, I had some good times playing it, and I liked that part at least of the map. Everything else was but this was pretty cool. But yeah, so getting back to Blackout, the guns that they have, they're okay. I'm pretty sure there's more throwback guns, but I haven't really found any throwback guns. This one looks like the AUG, but I think it's a 3 burst assault rifle, so it's not fully AUG. As you hear right here, I can't really hear, but around this part I was getting chased by a truck or some vehicle, and I was like, I gotta dip. So I took this, yeah, you can see it over there, and I left. I just bolted out of there because, you know, felt like I was gonna get killed. Where are we at here? Alright, so I'm just checking the theater. I'm gonna make sure this is around the time I got killed. that I met my unfortunate end. So I'm gonna just wrap it up here. I pretty much give Blackout is a solid game mode. What I wish to see from it is probably, I know this is gonna sound like a stretch, more maps maybe, or more additions to, you know, the map, like more throwback maps, or and maybe some cool little, you know, things. But right now it seems like it's pretty solid. Maybe just a couple more throwbacks, not like fully throwback, because we don't want, you know, a compass of, you know, a bunch of stuff. That mountain peak up there though, you know, make a good summit probably. I don't know, make you go. I would like it if they made us go farther into the map, you know, like all those mountains and the nearby areas, but we'll see. I think right here is when I get taken out. I'm like listening for the person. Yep, and he's right there, but I get a couple hit markers on him, but I get killed. But yeah, so the Shadow Man dies there. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 2 cents review. I know I talk and I stutter sometimes and I go off tangent, but I thank you guys for you know being there. Wait, what's going on? Sorry, I was kind of stuttering because I didn't know what was happening. But I thank you guys. If you guys are watching and you guys carried out through the whole video, through my subpar commentary, I plan on getting better. I'm just gonna take practice, you know, focusing. I might use some, you know, things like bullet point sheets and all that, or on my phone put like bullet points, you know, to keep me on track. Just so I don't, you know, go off tangent, because that's not good. But yeah, so we'll see. And as soon as I get, you know, my gaming capture, my computer, and more equipment, I could bring better content for you guys, more edited, you know, maybe some intros and all that. But yeah, if you guys been watching since, you know, the first one, the multiplayer, my 2 cents, thank you guys for, you know, and you've been watching since then, thank you guys for tuning in. And if you liked it, if you commented, thank you. And if you also, if you subscribed, thank you too. So yeah, I plan on making more content. I think right now I'm gonna make more content. And yeah, have a great day. LeoBustCaps out. Stay frosty.